Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slow Podcast. Hey, you know it is your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series. Idol groups. It's gonna be Nogizaka 46, Sakurazaka 46, and Hinatazaka 46. It's season 5, episode 39. This week we got lots of news to talk about. We got some new goods coming out from Hinatazaka, some new videos, new music video from Nogizaka, as well as some sad news coming out from Sakurazaka 46. But before we get into all of that, I am one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Jimu Tweets, and I'm joined as always by my friend and my fellow host. We have Josh, Mr. Josh Box, back again.
Hello, everyone. I haven't gone away again. I'm still here.
I know. I have separation anxiety now. Every time we
see the show. I was a little late today, so Jimmy's like, "Oh no."
Yeah, I was sitting in my chair,
just staring at the screen, waiting.
Pretty much. I was trying to play it cool for whenever you showed up. You know, I was trying to act like I was like, oh, you're here now. Cool.
Yeah. Finally you're here.
Yeah. Anyways, how have you been, Mr. Box?
I've been good. I think I'm back to schedule. Though today took a nap, so that might have thrown things a little bit. But
how long was your nap?
I think I'm back. Like 30 minutes.
Okay, that's not too bad. It's fine. I feel like 20 minutes is like my sweet spot.
10 is too short. 10 is like I could go a little more.
Yeah, 20 is good for like I got some rest, but not enough to like feel groggy afterwards, and not enough to like fuck with my sleep later.
Okay. Yeah,
30 minutes I think is still okay, except for me it turns into one of those like I want to stay longer past 30 minutes if I go to 30 minutes.
See, 20 is that for me. When it's 20, I'm like, I could just stay here.
20 I'm
like,
usually like,
but then when it's 10, I'm also like, I could get up, or I have like the option, you know.
I have
I feel like I need like a 1 minute nap. Just like, okay, well, that didn't do anything, but I won't fall asleep.
I've been on the cut lately, right? Trying to lean up, trying to look like I lift again, dude. It's like a fun little challenge me and Justin have been doing, like co-host from NKB podcast. You know, we're making fun of one of those like billionaire like TED Talk type dudes, you know, where he's like, oh, if you're one of my employees and you don't have a 6-pack ab, I'm just like, you're fired. I don't want you working for me because it shows that you don't have no drive. And we're like clowning on this dude, and then we're like, yo, you want to try to get abs? I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. So that's how that started. So we're oh yeah, Justin already has abs, dude. He's already done.
He's already hired.
It's more of like a challenge to just see like, okay, dude, let's keep each other accountable.
How far can you go?
Yeah. Let's get fit together. But yeah, I've been on the cut, and it's something I forgot about is when I'm dieting, I like naturally start sleeping more.
Oh really?
Like pre-cut, like I was like, because I'm fortunate enough to work from home, right? So like I don't really have to wake up at a specific time. But like generally, so because of that, I sleep pretty regularly, where I always wake up around the same time, and I usually end up waking up around after 8 hours of sleep or so. Lately, I've been waking up more closer to like 9 hours. And I'm like, oh shit, dude. So I don't know. I need to get to sleep earlier though.
Fresh.
Huh?
Body's fully fresh.
I mean, I feel good. I mean, it's good because like to me, my priority needs to always be my training, right? As far as like health and fitness goes. Like if you're dieting so hard that your training is suffering, then you need to rethink your diet. Right? That's always been my belief, right? But you know, if I'm cutting like my calories, but I'm getting enough sleep, then my training tends to still be good. So that's like
it's like a scale then.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because like eating less is going to affect your recovery, right? So how else can you improve your recovery? Get more rest, right? So
Mm.
obviously, like once again, I do acknowledge I'm in a very privileged position where I can do that.
So you're
Right?
gonna start eating intermediate fasting and then sleeping for 12 hours.
I don't. I pray it never gets that desperate, dude. I hope it never gets that desperate, dude. Where I'm eating one meal a day and I'm sleeping the rest.
Oh,
You
I'm talking about like
know?
skips like 3 days without eating, like true
Oh
intermediate
shit.
fasting.
The real intermediate fasting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a little dietary trivia for you guys. You know, when people talk about intermittent fasting, what most people are talking about is time restricted eating, right? TRE, or time
Mm.
restricted fasting, TRF. When when you read studies that talk about
That's a Japanese
or
group.
intermittent fasting, yeah, it's you really yeah, they have 1 day off, 1 day on, or 2 days off and 1 day on, or 2 days no eating, 1 day eating, or
Mhm.
1 day no eating, 1 day eating.
Yeah. My buddy
Really
started doing
interesting.
that. He's like lost so much weight.
hmm That's I mean, it's one of those things where, like, anytime you drop your calorie, like, okay, I'm not gonna go to a huge tangent. This isn't a diet and
Oh yeah, I forgot
nutrition
we started already. I
podcast.
thought this was a
I'm
pre-show.
tempted. I'm tempted. It's those of you who know, you know. Obviously, I'm a powerlifter. I talked about it several times. I also got a certificate in what is it? Exercise. All right. I got my what is
Just
it?
imagine a piece
Certified.
of paper that says exercise and Jimmy's name right under
Well,
it.
so for I was trying to say how to explain this. Uh, what is it? I have my bachelor's in exercise science, and then I have a certification in what is it? Certified exercise specialist, right? So those are two very different things. One's more about personal training, and then the other one's was for physical therapy school. But regardless, it's something. But yeah, uh, just be very careful, because a lot of times people will cite you studies, and then they'll cite you studies for things that they're not even telling you to do. You know what I mean? So
Uh,
people give you about like the benefits of intermittent fasting, and then the protocol they give you is not actually what the study used at all, right?
yeah,
So
the different terminology and
uh,
everything.
it's crazy, dude, because it's cool. We have so much information available to us, but then because of that, there's so much like misinformation and disinformation as well, right?
Yeah, it's
um
like who's
so
fact like
that's
you have to fact check
yeah.
it almost. Like there's enough
Oh yeah,
information
yeah.
where like anybody can tell you anything, but I mean that's also a good thing and a bad thing because then it's also good because then you could like fact check it, see if that fits your
hmm
scenario. But then that takes effort.
yeah.
Instead of
That's why
watching a
you should
TikTok
just
that tells you to do
listen.
this.
You should just listen to me, because I will never lie to you. We are your most accurate place for information and news.
Yes, the most knowledgeable source.
Yeah. About idle news, dude. Trust
Uh-huh,
me,
exactly.
I'm a
I
true
mean,
fan.
do you see another one out there? Exactly.
Oh, there's gotta be other idle podcasts, dude. I know we've
Everyone comments if
outlived
you know
quite a few of
another
them.
idol podcast
There's gotta
or
be,
any YouTube
dude.
channels.
I
I
mean,
haven't I haven't been searching, so maybe there's one we don't know about. Let us know.
chat saying we miss some news sometimes. Hey, missing not presenting information is not presenting a certain topic is not the same thing as misrepresenting a topic. All right.
Mhm.
Don't you don't have to time them out for that, Mister Bob. Let him go. Let my man go, dude.
Anyway,
But
let's get back on
yeah.
topic about what this podcast is about.
Yeah. Let's speaking of, yeah, let's talk about some idol news, huh? Some information. Well, not just any idol news, specifically the Sakamichi series idol groups.
Oh, who
Um,
is that, Jimmy?
it's gonna be Nogizaka 46, Hinata Zaka 46, and I was about to say Yoshi
Oh,
and
oh
Sakura Zaka
no.
46.
Oh
Oh no,
no.
dude! So much for my accurate information, dude.
That's how
Oh
far back
no.
on autopilot he went.
Oh, I miss Yoshimoto Zaka, dude. They were truly the best. All right, that's all facts, no cap. They were the best
It was
Sakamichi
the
group.
hero we needed.
hmm But yeah, unfortunately, our string of multi-group news, collaboration group news is ended. There's no real, you know, joint group news this week. Unfortunate.
Oh,
So we'll go ahead and
might be
jump
a
straight to
while.
Hinata Zaka, dude. Dude, I was editing last week's episode. We had Hinata Zaka news for an hour and 10 minutes. Okay.
Dang, pop off.
I never want to be called a Hinata Zaka anti again. Okay. Are
I
they
mean, you
the
didn't watch
group
the
that I
show, to be
probably
fair.
pay attention to the least? Sure.
That's different.
That's different. That's different. Uh,
Uh-huh.
it's I genuinely do
Like,
like
not
all three
everyone can
groups,
be
but
number one,
sometimes
It's like it's like saying anyone who's not your Oshiman, you're an anti of. That doesn't make sense, right?
yeah. You know what I realize? It's I have phases. I have phases of being really into one of the groups. And then it kind of
Have you ever gone into the Hinata
transitions.
Zaka phase?
Uh yeah.
I was
I
waiting for you to
think
say no.
early on no, I will admittedly it's been a while. It has been a while.
Uh-huh.
I think I was really into Hinata Zaka around Kimishika Katan.
Mm,
Um
that's fair.
and early Hinata Zaka, I think I was really more into
Ah, yeah,
Hinata
yeah.
Zaka.
Uh-huh.
Um
Like
but
first
yeah,
three
I mean
singles,
to be
right?
I'm just, just keeping it real. Lately not as much, but I still do like all the members. But yeah, obviously lately it's been more of a buddies kick, obviously with Sakura Zaka, Habumizu Ho's graduation, really. But anyways, yeah, let's talk about Hinata Zaka.
Okay.
We got some updates on some news. We talked about it last time, or we've been talking about it. They have their Hinariha special request campaign that they've been doing, right? So these are the rehearsal videos
Oh
that they
yeah.
do. And so for the album, they did a special voting campaign. You get to vote for the top 30 songs will get a new Hinata Zaka rehearsal video. They said, hey, it was so popular, we actually made it four. So last time we announced the first one, right? The fourth place winner, and that was the Yonkisei song, the fourth gen song. This time, so last Friday and today, they announced third and second place respectively. So the first winner would be Additional Time. They have I believe
4K.
Osushi centering that one, dude. Yeah,
Hmm.
these are all in full 4K glory, dude. So you
Yeah, it
can
looks pretty
enjoy that.
high bit rate too.
Hmm. Yeah, no one's hand is like turning into like blurs and pixels when they move. You
Uh-huh.
know. Um. So yeah, it looks good, dude. Once again, I think the best thing about this is because they're such a large group, numerically speaking.
Hmm.
Um, they have to kind of be creative with the uh formations a lot of the times, right? And so you get a very deeper appreciation for the formations as well as like
Yeah.
the transitions, I feel, right, from
Yeah.
formation to formation
Yeah,
with
because the
these
closest time we can actually
practice
see this
video.
is like maybe the music shows, because I feel like they do
Mm-hmm.
mostly wide.
Yeah, yeah,
Even
yeah.
but even in concerts, they do like a lot of close-ups, so sometimes it's harder to tell.
Mm-hmm.
But during
Yeah,
the music shows,
exactly.
you get a little closer. But this is like, all right, just look at the whole organization of the choreography.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Obviously this is a rehearsal, so it's not like they're not dancing full out, so you're not seeing uh some like their full potential as far as their like performance ability goes. But that being said, it's still like very you can very much get a deeper appreciation for some of the members performance abilities.
Exactly.
um mhm. But yeah, today they also revealed the second place song. That's
Oh,
gonna be the Grasso Mado ga Yogoreteru or whatever, right? The glass window is broken. This is the one where, if I remember correctly, like Kumi was in a dumpster or something, dude.
oh, is this the one?
Um, Yeah, Kawada Center. Yeah. Kind of the same thing, to expect, like, get a deeper appreciation for the formations and things like that. Different
So this is what the
choreo.
fans voted for.
Yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed, dude. I mean, obviously we don't know first place yet, but personally, these weren't the songs I would have liked to see.
Yeah.
But
Like, I don't think this
maybe
would have
there's
been in
some
my op
Ohisama lore. Maybe there's some Ohisama lore I'm not getting, or maybe
Yeah?
there's just
Maybe they all
enough
just wanted to put me
Kawada
in the
simps.
dumpster.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we went different
They're
directions. My
waiting
bad.
for they're waiting for someone to wheel out the dumpster, dude.
Yeah.
Just to watch her climb into it.
Uh-huh.
No.
Like, "Oh, this is what we've been waiting for."
Mm, good stuff, dude. I thought the PV was interesting because it was more about, like, different set pieces. Not it wasn't like a narrative one, but it was very, like, about the imagery. So I was kind of curious about how the choreo for this would have been, just seeing it straight through.
Mhm.
Mhm. But yeah, so these were the first and second, or sorry, the third and second place songs.
Yeah.
So the first place one will be revealed Friday. Um, do you have any desires, Mr. Box? Anything you'd like to see
It's
be
something we
the
haven't
number
seen
one?
already, right? Because like, the ones that they've done it for before don't count,
Mm,
right? Because they've done this before. I don't remember what exactly
yeah,
they
yeah,
had.
they've done these. They've definitely done these before. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think
I
the
don't
ones
I
that
don't
they've
remember what
done.
songs those are.
Let's see. Let me search Hinariha in their YouTube to see
Do they
what
have a
has been
playlist for
done.
this? Of course they don't. Oh, they do.
Oh, is there?
They
Okay.
have a playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
There's a the glass window
so
is dirty. There's a additional time. A
yeah
monster you have never seen. You can go from 0 to 1.
yeah, Azato Kawaii, Kimi wa zero kara ichi ni nare, Am I Ready, One Choice, Tsuki to Hoshi ga odoru Midnight, Seishu no Uma. I think
Yo, let's
that's
go
it.
classic. Let's go Kyun.
Hyun. Yeah, I think that's I can easily see that. Maybe Do Re Mi. Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You could do a like what you have written down here. Thank you, Jesus.
Chat saying it was only for songs since last album. Those were the only song choices given. But I
Oh.
remember voting live and being able to pick other songs.
Like, you can
Because
vote
I
for all of
remember
them, but we'll only pick these.
oh, that sucks.
Right?
I
It's
put
just like, look at this.
oh wait, unless I put thank you Jesus, right? Sekai ni wa I ga Sekai ni wa thank you ga afureteru. But that's in this newest album.
Oh.
So maybe I'm just remembering shit wrong, dude.
Yeah, so
I
so
don't
maybe it can
know.
be the older songs as long as they're on the album.
Hmm. But then didn't I put My God in there too?
Oh, the combo.
Yeah, I feel like I put My God in, which is that's off of the first album.
I wasn't there, so I
Uh,
can't help out.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll never know, but um, yeah, at least give me Thank You Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
Um, I genuinely love that song. That's if I had a top Sakamichi songs of all time, that's going in there, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
That's how much I like that song. People think I'm meaning, but
Yeah.
I'm memeing, but I mean it, dude. I mean it.
Yeah, it goes right up there with Poppy Papa Pa.
I don't know about that one, Mr. Box. But anyways, that's the Hina Riha, dude. Let us know what you're hoping for, and by Friday we will all know. We'll all know what number one was. Will I be crying tears of joy?
And
Tears
thanking
of
Jesus.
thankfulness overflowing? Or will I be crying tears of sadness? Uh, we'll find out Friday. But anyways, let's keep moving. We got some more Hinata Zaka 46 news. This is always some of our favorite news to discuss. We got
New
some
pictures?
goods, baby. We got
Oh.
some goods. Sorry, Mr. Box. You have to wait. Yeah, we got some new goods to talk about. So this is for their Happy Train Tour 2023. So this is gonna include goods for the tour itself as well as the album and the Ushio Sarina commemorative goods, her graduation goods.
Oh.
So yeah, looking
Let's
good,
see.
dude. Anything catch your eye?
Well, kind of like the simplicity of the tee, just the little tag at the bottom.
I really like the tee. I was gonna ask if anyone in chat, hint hint, wink wink, you know who you are, has yet to make an order and is planning on making an order. If you can get me a double XL of the black tee. Yeah,
Oh, then the
let's see.
sweatshirt is embroidered. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At least I think it is. It looks like it.
Let's see. Yeah, I can't tell if it's supposed to be. You're talking about the album sweatshirt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the little
And
plane.
then you got these acrylic stands, dude.
Big sweat.
You
It's
know
so funny
about
how they
acrylic
call a
stands, right, Mr.
sweatshirt
Box?
sweat. Huh?
I said you know about acrylic stands, right, Mr. Box? We got some acrylic stands here.
Why there's some acrylic stands right there, cut out. They have
We
that
got some
every
pins, dude. Can someone
yeah.
can someone explain the Ushio shirt for me? Collator.
It's her pointing up.
Oh, see you later. I'm so dumb. Oh my god.
Huh? Where?
Ah, I'm so fucking stupid, dude. Oh no. The Ushio Sarina shirt. I was reading it as like Culver?
Oh, I see it
Collator?
now.
And then I went, oh, it's see you later, dude.
See? They need to add a little space to be fair,
So no, I'm no, that's on me. Sometimes you can't go blaming the rest of society for your own problems, okay? You just got to take accountability. I'm an idiot. But yeah, these are cute. These obviously this is the outfit from her the first gen song where she was the center, right?
Mm.
And then
It's
of
all
course you get
embroidered. That's pretty
everybody's
interesting.
yeah, you get everybody's member name towels, dude. Got the hat. The hat's pretty dope too.
I got the MagSafe card case. This says see you later.
Yeah, cute, cute goods, dude. I actually really like these, dude. Um,
The
I like
bag is pretty
the
interesting. Disney.
Happy Train Tour train. You know what I mean? The little train logo. I think it's really cute.
Mm. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
what is this? It's just a little bag. A 4-leaf clover purse. No, that's pretty cute. It's a bag to put in 4-leaf clovers.
Ah. Oh. 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 Thinking about her graduation episode.
Uh-huh. The card case
We'll
is
get
pretty
into
cool.
that later. Um,
Little mirror.
anything you're looking at, Mr. Box? Anything that speaks to you?
That shirt looks pretty nice. The the tour one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the thing that's calling the most.
Oh, the tour shirt.
Uh-huh.
I kind of want the album shirt.
I mean the album shirt, not the tour shirt. The
Oh,
album
okay.
shirt.
But
I like the embroidered look of the album shirt, but I don't know if I like the design of the actual like little plain thing. It's a little too simple.
oh shit, dude. Coming from Hinatown, dude. Oh, where you going? Oh, I'm going to Ohisama, dude. Flight HNZ. Dude. It's a cute little design. I like it. But
Mhm.
yeah, let us know in the comments what you're gonna pick up, dude. You know, maybe you can get the photo album book, Josh. You put your checkies in there, your bromides. I know you're a big checky guy now.
I don't know.
But
Chad doesn't
yeah.
want me hear me talk about it anymore. So
But yeah, so that is the Hinata Zaka goods. Let us know in the comments what you're looking to pick up. But that's
yeah,
gonna be it for Hinata Zaka news. We kind of went all in last week. Like I said, we talked about it for like over an hour. So a little bit
yeah.
lighter this
Jimmy
week.
says they're done. No more talking about them. They met their quota this month.
Dude, I can only talk about them so much, bro. But
I'm not a hater, but I follow the Middle East.
no. Let's get into let's get into Sakura Zaka 46, shall we? Um Kind of the same, a little bit lighter news week, but some very big news. Let's get into some positive news first before we kind of go into some sadder news. Um First bit of news. Congratulations, Sakura Zaka 46.
Oh,
They were the winners of the Female Singer Popularity Award at the Asia Art or for the Asia Artist Awards, right? We've talked about that. They're going to be appearing in the Philippines for that. So this was so the popularity awards is done by vote, right? Uh, the buddies went ham, dude. If you've been
okay,
following,
okay.
our homies at Sakuzaka Central have really been pushing for people to vote, showing people how to
Uh-huh.
vote. And yeah, Sakurazaka won by an overwhelming margin,
Oh,
2,500,000 votes, at giving them 55.1% of all
dang.
votes.
Out
So
of four,
yeah.
dang.
hmm So yeah, definitely. Sorry, this is in Korean. I can't read this shit at all.
Yeah, I clicked on the
Definitely.
screen. I was like, I can't read any of this.
Yes, yes. But yeah, good for them. So proud of them, dude. I am. I know we do our awards every year and we talk about who had the strongest year. I'm so glad because I really think Hinata Zaka has really or Hinata Sakura Zaka has really been going ham this year, and I'm glad to see it pay off in situations such as this. Um,
Yeah.
and speaking of our friends over at Sakuzaka Central, for anybody who's going to be at the Asian Artist Awards or Asia Artist Awards, sorry,
Mhm.
uh, they're going to be doing a group photo. So for
Oh,
buddies attending Asian Artist Awards in the Philippines, we are planning to have a group photo taken at the venue, the Philippine Arena. It's going to be at 1:15 Philippines time, and then
mhm.
they'll start the photo at 1:30. So they'll be announcing that day. So yeah, if I was there, I'd want to meet up with all my international buddies. You know,
Yeah.
hey, you guys want to trade some bromides, dude?
Yeah, go there,
Anyone
talk
want to
about
take
them.
these copies of Start Over off of my hands?
No, I got the same
Shonen
copies, bro.
Yokyu?
I got the
Shonen
same
Yokyu?
copies, bro.
Anyone?
No, I got 20 copies of
uh,
those too.
fuck. Um, but yeah. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following Sakuzaka Central, so you
Yeah.
can know when or where exactly at the venue they'll be meeting up for that photo. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody.
Yeah. Go to the meeting. Take a picture, meet some fellow buddies.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I know you went to Japan recently and you had a great time because you were able to meet, some not buddies specifically, but fellow idol fans,
Yeah,
friends
yeah. Other
before,
water,
and
yeah.
then yeah, link up with them on your
Yeah.
trip, and that's half the fun, dude, of being an idol fan. I think, in
Exactly.
my opinion, getting
Yeah,
to
like
know the
once you meet,
community, right?
like, see if Jimmy and I didn't get out of our rooms
Oh,
and talk to each other, we wouldn't be here. So it's the same thing.
dude,
Maybe
that's
you'll find
crazy.
your own Jimmy at this.
You never know. You never. People think I'm Filipino all the time for some reason, so you never know. Anyways, yeah. So that's the Asia Artist Awards news from Sakurazaka. Once again, congratulations. I'm going to, for the sake of some continuity here, I'm gonna skip forward one thing, Josh, and we're gonna talk about the big news, the big
Oh,
Sag
okay.
news this week.
Okay.
Um, we got a graduation announcement. This
But how about
is
already graduated, Jimmy? What do you mean?
oh, we got more. We got one more. Another first gen member, our girl Kobayashi Yui, has announced on her blog that she'll be graduating. So we have a translation here. Let me kind of quickly skim through it. So the first part of it is mainly her kind of recapping everything. And so anytime that happens, you should kind of get an
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Like, oh crap, dude, we get no recap, dude.
Oh no,
Um,
disparage.
yeah, so she says, I, Kobayashi Yui, will graduate from Sakurazaka 46. The graduation concert will be held at Yoyogi First Gymnasium on the next year of 31st January, 1st of February 2024. I'll be leaving Sakurazaka 46 on the second day of the concert on February
Second day.
1st. Although we had only a short time of 2 months left, I'm preparing for opportunities to talk with you all and other things to show my gratitude to you before graduation. So please let me stay with all of you buddies until my last day. Thank you very much for reading until the end. I kind of feel bad for skimming through the beginning,
I
but
was gonna
I
say,
this
please
isn't
didn't read the
this
whole
isn't
thing.
the first time I've read this. Okay, I've read this before on my own. I'm reporting
Uh-huh.
the news. Okay, that's what
Uh-huh.
I'm doing. But
Uh-huh. We're
yeah,
highlighting.
yeah, we're highlighting. But make sure, if the blog is still, obviously it's still up on their website if you want to read it, or if you want to read it in English because you are an illiterate such as myself, you can check it out, sakurazaka101.com. Hey, also by our friends from Sakuzaka Central, dude. They're doing so much.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
Very nice.
definitely. But yeah, man. So some big news.
Yeah.
So from what I've been gathering from various talks and what I've seen on Twitter, the members actually all learned about, or at least the third gen members learned about Pon and Habu's graduation the same day.
Oh
So
really? So it's been like
so
planned around the same
this is
time.
something, yeah, this is they kind of
It's been
were
brewing.
already planning this, yeah. So I
Okay.
we were kind of joking about it before, right? Oh, Pon was waiting to announce this after the podcast to give Jimmy some time to get some closure to talk about
Is it wrong
Habu.
though?
Just let
Is it wrong?
That's what I'm saying. Clearly, it's not, because I think that's definitely, she was like,
Uh-huh.
okay, third anniversary live is Habu's. I want that day to be for
Uh-huh.
Habu, right?
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. And they could announce it the
I don't
next day,
want to
but they're like,
compete.
no, the slow podcast is on Tuesdays. We have to wait
Yeah,
one
yeah,
more day.
yeah. Gotta give him some news, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's tough, man. It's sad. It's
Yeah,
really
I
kind of
think
hitting me. Go ahead.
oh really?
Um, yeah, I think it's hitting me in the same way that I think I first felt this with Sue Guy's grad, where
Ah. Okay, okay.
I think I talked about, like, the vestiges of the group that I used to follow called Keakizaka is finally starting to graduate, right? Um, I know
Is
other
this what the
members
group
have
needed
graduated even before.
to shed its
Yeah,
skin?
I think it's needed. I think it's needed. It's interesting because they're, even though there are already members that were in Keakizaka that are in Sakurazaka, like obviously second gen, but
Yeah.
other first gen members as well, like Harada Aoi and stuff like that. I have this weird distinction in my brain. Like, for whatever reason, Aoi I associate as Keakizaka, right?
Hmm.
Certain members I associate with Sakurazaka. Certain members I associate, like second gen. To me, they're Sakurazaka.
Hmm.
Some first gen members, obviously, I know Pon is Sakurazaka, but to me, the image of her in Keakizaka is still so strong, right?
Yeah.
because it's 5 years. It's 5 years prior to being Sakurazaka, right?
Yeah, it was a
And
while.
yeah, and so with first gen leaving, I really think that that group that I used to love is finally gonna be gone, quote unquote.
Mm. Do you
You
think this
know,
is the weight they need to shed off, or is it more like it's just the final stages of the transition?
it sounds bad. I agree. I do think it is like something they need to shed, but it sounds like I want them to leave, and I don't. You know what I
Uh
mean?
huh.
It's that point where, like, for example, I said this with a Habu grad single, or with a Habu's grad. Did I want a Habu center? 100%. Of course I do. But do I
Mm.
think that's good for the health and longevity of the group? No. Right. And so, do I want first gen to stick around forever? Of course I do. Of course. I love
Yeah,
the
every
first
fan
gen,
would
dude. I
want
have so
that.
much
Well,
I have so
yeah.
much attachment to them, but do I think that's good for them or the group? No. Right.
Mm.
Um and so we were talking about this before, and here, let me segue with this. Let me segue with this. So first we have so like she announced, there will be a graduation concert, not just a graduation ceremony, um, going to be held uh, what is it,
February
at
1st.
Yoyogi Stadium, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's going to be a 2-day concert, January 31st and February 1st. So
Mhm.
fan club tickets for that are already, I believe the lottery has already begun.
Oh.
So stay tuned for news about general sales and
Mhm.
things like that, of that nature. But this kind of bleeds into the next topic. I think it's kind of related, all in a
Okay, we
sense,
can
if that
lump
makes
them in
sense.
together.
Yeah. So uh as we were talking about the Shinzamono, this has been the series of performances at the Kabuki-cho Tower,
Mhm.
right, featuring the new gen. At the last Shinzamono performance for third gen, they performed uh, a song you might remember called Kataru Nara Mirai o, famously a classic Keyaki Zaka song.
Mhm.
Um, all right, was Yamashita Shizuki at
Oh.
the center of that. And I think this is notable because this is the first time this is the first time you seeing the song being performed at all from Sakurazaka 46, right?
Oh, at all.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. We've had other Keyakizaka songs being performed as
Mm.
graduations and things like that, but this is the first time this song has been performed since they've reformed, right? Uh,
Mm,
but not just
interesting.
that. So those graduation performances have always been obviously with the first gen members,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? This is the first time we're seeing a new group, a new batch of people performing an old Keyakizaka song.
Yeah, is this something they can like dabble with, or is this like a one time? Because
So
I'm sure they're
let me.
bound to do it again, right?
So this was done as a tribute, as someone in chat is saying. I have the uh, quote here. This is from Murayama Muse MC before they did Kata Naru Mirai wo.
Mm.
Habu Mizuho-san graduated at Zozo Marine Stadium, and on the other day, Kobayashi Yui announced her graduation. We, the Sanki members, will carry on what our seniors have cherished with all our hearts. Please listen to this song, Kataru Nara Mirai wo. So this was done specifically because we had some big first gen members graduating, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a lot of conjecturing going around. Um, about what exactly does that mean? And to me, I think it's nice. To me, I think it represents that they're not just Sakurazaka 46, right? If that makes sense.
Like
That they're
like
that there's
honoring
an
their
entire
legacy.
Yeah, there's an entire history and a legacy that they had, that their senpais had that carried into the
Yeah.
group as they are
I mean, the
now,
group wouldn't
right?
be there without it, right?
Yeah, and I think it's like it's something that they don't want to keep sweeping under the rug. I think is how I'm
Mm,
interpreting it.
okay.
So
So I definitely
I don't
don't see this
I
being the
don't
last time. They have at least 2 other times.
yeah. I think what I don't think that they're gonna constantly do Keyakizaka
Yeah.
songs or anything like
Yeah,
that.
like, I don't think it's gonna be
But
part of their
I
routine.
yeah, but I do think that this is like yeah, like to them, like it makes sense to me that Keyakizaka is obviously important to first gen, right? Second gen can kind of came in for the very end of things, right? Where
Yeah.
uh they were filling in for people who weren't there, and they were,
Mm.
you know,
They're
they
almost the
had that
janitors.
they were there, yeah, they were there for that giant gap,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so I don't think they were able to really build a legacy for
Yeah.
themselves as Keyakizaka, right? So
They're there as
I
the
think
walls were
with
tumbling down.
yeah. So I think with first gen leaving, there was a lot of this feeling of yeah, Keyakizaka's gone for good or for
Uh-huh.
bad, right? And I don't think they have to dwell in the past, but I think it's very sweet of them to want to honor that past, right?
Yeah,
I
I think
think
it's
those
more
are
about
two
honoring it,
different
yeah.
things. Yeah,
Mhm. Rather
yeah,
than like, "Oh, remember this, guys? Ha, let's make you feel."
yeah,
Like, no, let's just
exactly.
remember. Mhm.
I think to me that means so much more. To me it means so much more. Uh, to that they're doing this to honor their senpais than it is to pander to the fans, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
good. Great.
hmm Like yeah, if they were to do like you guys remember Silent Majority, like I get hype. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be like, oh shit, dude, I love Silent
Mhm,
Majority.
mhm.
But the fact that this was to send off their senpai and to also show the senpais that like this is that they want to protect their history. I think is very meaningful, right? I got choked up. I literally got goosebumps watching it, dude. Obviously
Oh.
K Army for life. So seeing that shit, I was like, oh fuck, man. You know, it's yeah.
They're just, "Ha,
Like
got
chat.
him."
Yeah, dude. Ooh, you you thought we weren't pandering? Got him. No. I definitely think that this was done for the uh the senpai members.
Management, and then you write this in the message.
So we have a post from chat saying that apparently they're wearing the senpai's original uniforms, right? So Endo is wearing
Ah.
Harada's, Reina's wearing Akanen's, what I
I
use wearing
imagine they won't make
Ozeki's,
new
etc.
outfits for
etc.
old songs.
I mean, yeah, but I think the fact that they specifically use their outfits,
I mean,
you
what
know what
other
I mean?
outfits are gonna use? They're not gonna order them from Amazon.
And no, I just mean like any sock because they don't always do Kataru Naru Mirai or
Uh,
with the original Kataru Nara Mirai outfit. You know what I mean?
uh,
Sometimes you wear another outfit to do another song.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think the
Mhm.
fact that they actually went and
And
wanted to,
I'm just I'm just memeing. It's like, of
mm,
course they use the original ones. What other ones would they use?
dude, they got the fucking the AliExpress cosplay ones, dude.
Oh no, the ones for $30.
uh,
Oh no.
yeah. So just to verify this, we're not saying that those members are that future is like the future version of those members. I think it was purely a
Not at
size
all.
reason, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like, hi, whose does this fit on?
why is the tallest third gen wearing a Habu's outfit, dude? I wonder why.
Huh? Interesting.
But yeah, I was very moved by that performance. I really wanted to go and talk about that, especially with the news of Pon graduating. We were talking about this
Mhm.
earlier, and this is why I wanted to bring up the third gen doing that performance in relation with Pon's uh grad announcement. I still remember how anxiety ridden that rebrand was. All right.
Mm,
How
yeah.
with so many members withdrawing, or sorry, with graduating and with Techi withdrawing, there was a big what the fuck is gonna happen to this group. right?
Yeah.
Um, I mean,
Nobody
obviously,
knew. I got the members and us were left in the dark.
yeah, we were all very unsure. If you watch, a lot of interviews and stuff like that, the members themselves were very unsure, and it was a very scary time. I think, and I bring it up to compare to now, as we're losing so many first gen members. But I think the feeling is completely different. Right? I think with so many first gen members leaving, uh, for me, I have like this feeling of like looking forward to seeing what their their kohai are gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're leaving for a different reason now. It's more like, all right, I've done all
Mhm.
I could versus,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
looks like this is going down before the ship sinks. I'm bouncing.
Yeah. I mean, Habu specifically cited her reason for graduating was because the Kohai came in, third gen came in, and they are working so hard and they're very capable, and she wanted to make room for them, right? And I think that's a very noble reason to want to graduate. I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't on Poland's mind as well, right?
Yeah.
And not just third gen, but obviously, we have the second gen who have really stepped up
Oh
with
yeah.
the
Oh
the
yeah.
rebrand, right?
Uh huh.
Basically, kind of re-identifying the group, right? A group that was
Yeah.
so centered around Hirate Yurina up until 2020,
Exactly.
and completely making
They
something
made
new.
it their own.
Mhm. And I think if you weren't following the group from that transition, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. But I think if you've
Mm.
been through it all and how much the management and the fan base just seem to really make it about Techi, all right? The fact that they stepped up, I think really speaks volumes about their passion as idols. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%.
Um, yeah, because now when I think of the group, you know, it's only been 3 years as opposed to 5 years of
Hmm. Hmm.
Keyakizaka. But when I think of their group now, I don't think of Hirate Yurina. I think of Morita Hikaru. I think of
Yeah.
Tenchan. I think of Fujiyoshi Cannon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and obviously the other centers we have Honos and Renan and stuff like that as well. But
Uh huh. Uh huh.
um, yeah, they really worked hard, and we have third gen coming in, and they're stepping it up, dude. You see how capable some of these third gen members are.
Yeah. Now people can
It's
watch
cool,
the
man.
variety TV shows.
Yeah, they're actually entertaining now. It's crazy. Oh man. Yeah.
But
It's
yeah, I
it's
think
good.
they're in capable hands for
Yeah,
sure, and
yeah, for sure.
I think all these first gen members see it.
Hmm.
Which I mean, I'm glad that they're leaving like on their own accord. Of like,
Yeah.
okay, everything is handled. I can rest.
Hmm. Yeah. I think seeing how content Habu was at her graduation was a
Uh,
big deal for me, right?
mm,
Because I mean, we already talked about this like last time, but it was a lot of me still having longing wishes for things she would do in the
yeah,
group. But when you see how content she is, or when I saw how content she was at her grad, I was like, okay, I think I'm ready. I'm still sad, but I'm ready. And I feel like that's how I'm gonna feel about Pon on
yeah.
February. Like,
Because she was definitely
man,
a prominent figure.
oh yeah, for sure.
You can't argue that she wasn't.
Mhm. I
Like,
think
she
the
had a little
biggest
hiatus,
thing.
sure, but like, it's like no,
Mm,
even with that, it's like she was such a prominent figure both in this group and in the previous group. That like,
yeah,
I think it just echoes.
yeah. I think the biggest thing is that I think the biggest letdown for me is just like I really would have liked to see her get a full A side center.
Yeah, but maybe
You know,
after
I mean,
everything
I
that
get it.
happened. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I'm
I
sure.
think for the best
Yeah,
it would have. Yeah, I think for the best it didn't happen, right? Like with the rebrand, we were focusing on the new gens. I get it, but I think in the golden in the golden timeline,
In the best
Pon would
timeline.
have gotten one in Kiyakizaka. Pon would have gotten one with
100%.
Kiyakizaka.
100%.
You know, she should have gotten one back then. I feel like she was one of the only ones that were like was really gunning for it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
Like a
there's a
lot of the
handful,
other
and
members.
Pon was there for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Not I shouldn't say one of the only ones, but yeah, it was. There was a few, but she was definitely one of them. And
Yeah, definitely a highlight of it. And she tried multiple times,
uh,
what was it, Yui-chan's, right? No, it was what was it, her and Imaizumi's group duo called?
Imaizui, yeah, Yui Chanzu, yeah.
Yui-chan's, yeah. Like I remember that distinctly, and then she kept on trying, and then like a lot of members like, oh, I'm gonna support Pon, so she like keeps on singing, and then, like she
Hmm.
would always like try to bring up the group in every situation she could. So yeah, she's been the homie since the beginning, you know.
Yeah, dude. I I remember the entire lore. So people know me as now Mao Dad, but if you real ones will remember when
Yui Pon
Pawn was
hater.
my daughter. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Keep going, Jimmy.
No. You like I had the whole like, oh dude, early Pawn, dude. That was my kid, dude. Ooh, a cute little precocious kid. And then she had her like rebellious teen years, and I'm like, oh my daughter Pawn, I wish we could just see eye to eye, dude. You know, and then she eventually came back. I was like, oh dude, look at how much my young Pawn has grown up and blossomed. Now she's young lady, dude. You know, holds
Mhm.
herself with such poise, you
Yeah, I
know?
think especially after hiatus, it's like the sudden comeback of like, oh, everything just like
Mhm.
amounted to this moment.
Um, but yeah, it's just it's a good arc. It's a good arc. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's one of the joys of following idols. I think is seeing that arc. You know what I mean? How it plays out. Right. It's not a lot of fandoms where you follow someone through like their entire um like the majority of their developmental years, transitioning from a young teen to an adult. And yeah, Pone was a real one, man. Pone was a real one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll enjoy these next couple months left we have with her, and we'll look forward to that graduation ceremony. Stay tuned. We'll hopefully keep providing more news about that as that comes out.
We'll all
Hopefully
cry
there'll be a
together.
live, yeah. Hopefully there'll be a live stream. I'll purchase it. Dude. We'll watch it in
Uh-huh.
Discord. I mean, everybody will purchase their own, and we'll just be in chat.
Conveniently in that chatting in Discord.
Yeah, in chatting Discord to talk about it, dude. Um. So
Yeah,
yeah.
probably watch.
Hopefully,
I'd say
hopefully,
why not?
yeah. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we'll see, but I think I think there's definitely a good chance, very
Yeah.
strong chance we're gonna get a live stream.
Yeah.
But that's it for the Sakura Zaka 46 news. Why don't we go ahead and jump on over to Nogi Zaka 46 land?
Oh, let's.
All right, first bit of news. This comes out from our home girl, from upstate, dude. We got Seimiya Rei casted in
Oh.
a stage play. Look at her, dude, getting a solo
Ooh.
gig, dude. You love to see it. Seimiya Rei
Yeah.
will
Get
appear in
that
the stage
money.
play Kamogawa Horumo once more. Was there a Horumo the first?
Once.
Is there just a once? I believe
Uh-huh.
so, right? The novel work is a work with a unique setting that incorporates the ancient Japanese Om-yodo, the way of yin and yang. It is elaborately composed with original humor and characters rich in personality. It won the fourth Boiled Eggs Newcomer Award, the first prize of Hon no Zashi Entertainment in 2006, and the sixth prize of Honya Taisho 2007, etc., and attracted a lot of attention. Under the new title, Once More, Makoto Uede of the Kyoto-based theater company Europe Kikaku will present a sensational stage adaptation of Kamogawa Horumo with a lot of glamour. Seimiya Rei will play the role of Fumi Kusunoki, a taciturn and shy freshman at Kyoto University, who is a classmate of the main character Abe and his peers in the Kyoto University Seiryu Kai. Right. So
Yeah.
you can see the
You
overview
seen the
down
little
here on the
preview.
website.
Uh,
Yeah. They play a little
we're in the
game.
J.
They play a game called Horumo, and then I don't know, shit happens. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude. What? Baby Dragon.
Baby
Yeah,
Dragon. Time Wizard.
time roulette. Uh, but yeah, we got the promotional poster for this here. Look at Seimiya Rei, dude. She looking
Yeah, with the
she looking
haircut. Look at
tripped
that.
out. But what are those,
What
dude?
are those?
No, she looks very cute. Like the bob cut and the glasses, dude. It's nice combi. But yeah, so you can see the schedule. This will be in April, the 12th to the 29th at the Sunshine Theater in Tokyo.
Yeah, she'll probably be busy
Check out.
from the start of next year, just like practicing endlessly. Like how it is with all these
Mm-hmm.
stage plays, they usually practice like 3 to 4 months before, and they just like every day, just always like practice different scenes. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna be busy for
Mm-hmm.
a while.
Yeah, my musical theater director in high school once said, if you do not hate the songs you're in yet, that means you have not practiced enough. Um,
I believe
so
it.
she'll be going in. She'll be going in, dude. She'll be going in. But
Mm-hmm.
I believe in her. I believe in her. Wishing her the best luck. Hoping she gets some eyes with this. She makes some good industry connections
Yeah, that's what it's all
and
about,
get
you know?
some
Is
yeah, get some
how
good.
usually it works, you know, if you know the director,
Mhm.
he's usually like, "Ah, we got to cast this other stage play. Oh, I met this other person who worked with me before. Let's get them." And it's usually how it
Mhm.
works.
Yeah, it's every industry, dude. It's all
Uh-huh.
nepotism.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Um, but yeah, let's stay tuned for more information about that as it comes out. But yeah, good luck to Seimiya Rei.
Yeah.
Now for the last bit of Nogizaka 46 news, probably the big news everyone's looking forward to. We've got the new Unders song. Uh,
Oh,
Omoide ga Tomaranaku naru. With Arno at the center, dude. We have
let's go.
Arnold. We have Arnold pop off.
Moving up,
I'm
moving
assuming
back
Mr.
up, you know?
Box. I'm assuming Mr. Box has not yet watched this.
I have no. You randomly started playing it yesterday on your stream, and then like I saw like a second of it, and then I closed the tab immediately.
Somebody asked for it. He sat through like 4 hours of stream just to watch me watch the Under song. So we
You could
had
have
to.
sat there 1 more hour and waited until today to watch it.
Well, it is what it is. All right, so you know what that means. We're gonna take a break. Or not take a break, but we're gonna be right back. We're gonna watch the PV. Mr. Box will watch it for the first time, and we'll be back with our thoughts. All right, so that was Omoide ga Tomaranaku Naru, the Unders song. What'd you think, Mr. Box? What
You never
did
seen
you
someone
think?
fumble the bag that bad. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like they're like, it's like for Christmas, the production team's like, yo, we got this great gift right here. It's just the thing people wanted. It's perfectly packaged. The lighting's great. It's shot well. Here you go, post production team. All you have to do is wrap it up and send it off. And they're like, oh, but what if we dump it out and then
Oh,
build other
I
stuff
got
in
my
it?
cousin Tommy, dude. He's been doing shit in After Effects, dude, for his college class. He's got
Yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah,
dude.
yeah. That's honestly what it felt like. It felt like they watched like a YouTube video that was made 15 years ago and they followed along with it.
Bro, you know what this music video felt like to me? Sometimes I'll be working on the thumbnail for not this doesn't happen as much anymore because I've checked out when it comes to the thumbnail, right? I just do not care. But back in the day when I did care, I would be futzing around, trying different fonts. No, okay, how do I make this pop more? Okay, maybe I'll shop this out, composite this in. No, and I'll maybe the colors, maybe I'll mess around with the colors, and I'll
Uh-huh.
spend like an hour just twiddling with shit. and then eventually I delete all of that and I just have the most basic shit. And I'm like, that's probably what I should have just gone with. It feels like that, except they never deleted. You know what I mean? They just toss in all these random ideas about like what could fix the video, and they're like, you probably should have just said, you know what, it didn't need anything.
It didn't
You
need
know,
anything.
it didn't
Like
need it.
those transitions, take them out. Those random zoom ins, take them out. That whale shadow, take it out. You know, the random
Yeah.
polygon shapes that some of them have shadows, some of them have reflections, and some of them are flat, take them out.
Mm-hmm.
It could have just been the
Okay.
straight up music video and concentrating on editing. It's like, I don't know. To me, it's almost like they had a template on a different project and like, what happens if we drag this over here? How does this look? And the old like producers like, oh, that reminds me of my younger days. Leave it in.
See, okay, Chad's saying it's not that bad. I disagree. Not in the sense that I think it's like horrid or anything like that. I think it's bad in the sense that like you could have just not done it and it would have been better. You know
Yeah,
what I
I think
mean?
that's the thing. It takes away from it instead of it feeling like it's missing something, it just feels like it wasn't necessary.
I don't know. I maybe it's like to I mean Chad's really arguing with us on this one. I don't know. Drop a comment down below if you do not care about it, because some to me it's genuinely like some parts are distracting. I think the especially the last bit when you have a bunch of stuff in the air orbiting back and forth.
Chat saying like they
You know,
don't know this podcast. We look at the whole image instead of just looking at the members.
I mean, I don't think I do that. I do look at mainly the member, right? Um, but I think that's what makes it more annoying is that what is it? I would just, I would just rather this not there be there and I could just enjoy the members. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean?
Yeah, like if the whole
Like,
point is to look at the members, let's just look at the members.
mm-hmm,
Like sometimes, sure, if it's concepted with this in mind, it makes sense. But when it's thrown in there and distracts from it, that's when I have a problem with it.
mm-hmm. I mean, I think that's the probably the chiefest complaint. I literally think, and it's pretty egregious, but I think everything else about this PB is fine, which is kind of to me makes it more of a shame, right?
Mm.
Like, because yeah, like some of the location shoots, like I don't know what this track is by the river, but that's cool.
Yeah.
I really
There's a
like
common
this,
color
dude.
theme going on throughout.
Yeah, the blue. I like the outfits. I think the outfits are really cute.
Yeah, the outfits are cool.
Um, yeah, I like this track thing, especially when there's no sparkles in the way. I like
Uh-huh.
I don't know what these are, like these piers, right? I
Hmm,
think those
hmm.
shots are nice, dude,
Yeah.
But
Like almost reminds me of a SCU music video.
yeah, I can see that. Um,
But I think that's just like cinematography wise and like color wise and everything. That's
mhm,
why it reminds me of it. But again, I think could have done without all the little frills.
mhm.
It
I mean,
could
yeah,
have
like
been
I
a
said,
higher
I think
score. It just drags it down a
I think
bit.
that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't think that this is like, oh, this is the worst fucking music video. I just think that it generally would have scored higher in my personal rankings if they just didn't do it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah. Like it doesn't drag it down enough to like make me hate it. But I could have liked it more.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still roast it because I think it's funny. I think it looks funny as hell,
Yeah,
dude.
it does look
The
funny though.
wall, I don't mind the sparkles, but why
With the
is it
wall
a wall?
sparkles. Yeah. It's like you're playing Spider-Man 64 and there's a sparkle wall just blocking your way from going to the next area.
Shit is yeah, that was I think that because like I I'm gonna be honest, obviously I saw this posted in the Discord, so people were already talking about it, so I was a little bit curious. And the sparkles, like my first glimpse of it, I'm like, okay, it's a little cheesy. And then I saw the wall and I was just like, huh? Like what's going on here?
It's like they left the
Uh-huh.
acid in. It's like, oh no, this is what we were
Because
referencing for.
I think when it's like the like these shots, you know, where it's like a tight on the members or things
Yeah, the
like that, it looks
tights
fine.
look all right, but then
Yeah,
it's
but
just
then when
this
you
wide.
yeah, then you see like the bear. I'm like, okay. I don't
Yeah,
know what the point of that is, but yeah.
unless they created this in a 3D space, and so for like they made it for like these close up shots, and they're like, oh, we got to keep it consistent, so let's just add a wall back there. How else are we
Hmm.
supposed to do it? We can't add sparkles everywhere.
You should have just added sparkles everywhere. I don't know. If we're gonna do it, commit, dude. I don't know, man.
Uh,
It's well, because that's the thing. It took more effort for them to make that wall of sparkles than they have to just put in sparkles normally. You
just
know
like
what I mean?
overlaid.
Yeah. Because I think the overlay would have looked better.
Hmm.
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I see that shit and I'll be like, oh, that's corny, dude. And they'll be like, see, James, we told you. We needed the sparkle wall.
I don't like with two of
Uh
the shots. It looks good. It looks like it's part of the environment. But then the other ones, it's a wall. It's like okay, it's
mm,
almost like in a video game when you like when you like no clip out of a zone and then you like see like the inner workings of how it works and you're like, yeah, I guess that's why they only have it from one angle.
mhm. Um all right, let's talk about the song a little bit.
Okay,
What'd you think?
I feel like it can definitely be up in my rankings. It just needs a couple of more listens.
Mm, yeah,
Like to
I
me,
can see that.
it
I
sounds very Nogizaka,
yeah.
and I can see it being catchy. I just have to listen to it like two or three more times, and I can feel like I'd be like, yeah, I like this song. I already feel like I'm gonna like it.
All right. I will say this. I will for knowing that it's gonna be the under song, knowing that it's gonna be Arnold Nakanishi Arno Center. I was
Ah,
expecting a little bit more oomph, and that's on me. That's on me. We were talking about this before. We need to stop expecting the songs to correlate with the members who are in it. You know, clearly they don't give a fuck who centers it. They're just gonna put whatever song they're gonna put whatever song out. But I don't know, man. Like
yeah,
they did some fucking processing on Arno's voice that I think just was very
yeah.
unnecessary. You know,
All the memories are floating back. You're right. It was a little process, especially even at the beginning. You heard it like right away.
mhm.
When I feel like
Like
I don't know.
I know Arno is a very divisive member within the fandom. Let's just put it that way. Um, but I think some people have let their what is it? Their disdain for her kind of cloud their judgment a little bit, right? I've
Mm.
seen some piss poor takes on Twitter. Like Arno's not even a fucking good singer. I don't know what everyone's talking about, right?
Ah.
And yeah, sure, it depends on who you're comparing her to, but you realize if you're saying that Arno is not a good singer, what are you saying about the rest of Nogizaki? All right, I don't think you're really you're realizing what you're saying when you're doing that because I think
Mhm.
objectively speaking, you can feel however you want about her and her past scandals or whatever. I'm not going to argue that. I'm not here to argue that. I personally don't care, but whatever. But objectively, she is one of the better singers in that group.
Yeah.
And so it'd be like if I got a Kubo center and they just had her sing talk. You know what I mean? You'd be like,
Excuse me?
yeah.
I think
That's how I kind
they
of feel
made a
about
Kuba
this.
one, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna spice things up. We're gonna make it a rap." Like, oh, okay.
Hmm. Yeah, it's um yeah. I mean the rap would at least be cool, but I mean it still would be like, why though? You know?
Uh, uh,
But yeah, this is just I don't know, man.
we have
It
the
feels like they
potential.
just
Let's use it.
hmm yeah. Um it's a shame. It's a shame. I really think um song wise, it could have had a little bit more pizzazz, if that makes sense, some more oomph. Definitely the
Oh
processing I
yeah,
think kind of held it back a little bit, but it's a good
yeah, yeah.
song. I think it's honest. It's probably my favorite out of the PV songs so far. I know the single I believe is out now for streaming,
Oh,
but I haven't listened to everything yet.
yeah, same.
So between this, the fifth gen song, and Monopoly, oof, this is probably my favorite song out of the what I've heard so far.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I think that's fair. I don't know.
Shall we give
I
it a
just
rating? Oh, good, good.
yeah.
My bad.
Let's go into the ratings.
Mhm. All right, PV first. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. 5.
6.
Okay, generally around the same.
I'm saying 6 because I really like the colors and the lighting in this music video, and the choreography is good. The members look great. It's just it could have been like a 7 or an 8 for me if only they didn't put all those cheesy things in there.
Yeah, I see. For me, I generally agree. I think I knocked it down to a 5 because imagine if they used that budget on something else, like I don't know, getting some more
A decent edit. Sorry.
decent, no, like just getting some different lenses, maybe a better camera, all right.
I think production wise, they did what they could.
Mhm.
I think it was in the hands of whoever got it afterwards, where it fell through.
Mhm. Or yeah, or at the very least, like yeah, just if the budget just went to something else, right? Maybe
Because
the
even like the color
colorist.
correction, there was a couple moments where like some of the
Yeah, that's what I'm
members
saying. Yeah,
did a little.
yeah, um, yeah. So I don't know. Put that money into something else, right? Because that
Yeah,
that clearly didn't do anything. But yeah, like you were saying, I think the members look great too. I like I said, I really actually really like these outfits. I think they're
yeah,
really
yeah. The
cute.
outfits are great. Whoever designed this, good
Mhm.
job.
I don't think I've really liked a lot of the Nogizaka outfits, like the performance outfits lately. So
Mm,
this was a uh, nice change. You know,
yeah,
um,
definitely very
again,
cute, and like how
yeah.
I like the cut of the dress too.
hmm Everyone looking
Like the
very
way the
pretty in this, dude. You see Reno?
uh
Sheesh, sheesh, dude. Um.
everyone's looking great,
Okay.
and that's thanks to the
All right.
lighting. Thank you, cinematographer,
Oh,
using
let's
that harsh light with the soft light, the
oh,
1-to-2 ratio. Sorry, what?
fucking nerd. Uh. All right. Let's rate the song. Let's rate the song.
Okay, the song
On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
6.
6.
Oh, Jimmy, we haven't agreed in a little bit.
All right, go ahead,
Yeah,
Mr.
I mean,
Box. Give us.
this might take a couple listens, but I can see it shooting up a little bit.
Mhm.
Um, it's bright. It can be catchy. It's Nogizaka feeling. Uh, they could have done a little more with using Aruno's vocals, but and they could have adjusted the post production a little bit. But I think overall, it's a vibe.
Yeah, I think for me, I was like, okay, I have zero complaints per se about this song. Nothing that would negatively give it a negative score, right? So I was kind of leaning on a 5, just dead average, right?
Uh-huh.
Nothing's particularly special to write home about either. But it is a bright idly song, and so just based on that, that appeals to James. So
Uh,
I had to bump it up one. Yeah, I think maybe more listens of this will make this more enjoyable.
yeah, yeah. It's
If
definitely one of
we
those
if
songs that like it will grow on you.
yeah if
By
the
the
if
time we listen to it next on concert, we're gonna be like, "Oh, here comes the song again."
nah, I don't think it's gonna be like that for me to be honest with you. if the I mean, if the processing on Arnold's voice isn't so weird in the live, maybe I'll like it.
Oh yeah, that's
But,
true.
but yeah, that was our thoughts on Omoide ga Tomaranaku Naru, the
Yeah.
Unders song. So let us know what you think. But that's going to be it for the Nogizaka news, which means, hey, that's it for the news this week. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with the highlighted comment of the week and the TV show highlights. And we're back. Hey, you know what time it is? Time for the highlighted comments of the week. Where we go back and we go through some of the comments that you guys left on the last episode. I did it, Mr. Box. I did the stupid thumbnail for you. I hope you enjoyed it. It ruined the aesthetic that I had. I wanted to have a nice, elegant Habu Mizuho graduation thumbnail, but no. Now I have all these stupid bubble fonts everywhere. The hardest part, finding font that had kanji in it with her name.
Really?
Most free Japanese fonts only include like 800 basic kanji. So I would have the Habu part, but not the Mizuho part. And then
Ah,
if you wanted like the 3,000 plus characters, you'd have to pay for it. And I was like, I am not paying money for this thumbnail, okay? So I had to hunt for like 45 minutes.
did you find one?
Anyways,
Would you like to
yeah,
share
I
what that
found
is?
some. I can't remember. I'll let you
Oh,
know once I look it up.
okay.
Uh let's get into the comments, shall we? This first one's from Nelly Don 254. Iroha has such a good voice, so hopefully this gets her more attention since she's kind of the five key, the Goki that Noki fans seemingly pay less attention to. I think this is in regards to her solo job, right? Her getting casted in the musical. We talked about that last week.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I think we could all agree that Iroha is probably the least popular fifth gen member out of Nogizaka 46, which
Yeah,
is no fault of hers. It's just a very stacked gen.
yeah, it's
You know
kind
what
of
I mean?
hard, It's just, yeah,
Yeah.
there's so much talent in fifth gen that it's like you have to like really like I don't know. It's like a whole combination of things that I feel like she's one of definitely the least popular.
Yeah. Um I I think yeah, if we're basing this off of sales, she's definitely the one that is kind of lagging behind the most out of fifth gen. All right.
Hmm.
I I remember reading a tweet a while back where somebody was saying that like if she had debuted in any other generation, she probably would have been one of the more popular ones.
Mm.
I'm inclined to agree. I think she's very talented. She's got a lot of chutzpah, which I always like in an idol. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm hoping that this is a start of more to come for her.
Mm.
I'm hoping that she definitely like is able to carve out a place for herself in
Yeah.
Nogizaka. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's unfortunate. There's always going to have to be a quote unquote least popular person. That's just the way it is, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hopefully she could be a
So many
very
factors. Yeah.
yeah. But hopefully she can become a very popular, least popular one. I think we'll all take that, right?
Yeah. Hopefully she goes on the route of like, she's in unders, but then shoots up to center.
Mm-hmm. Well, time will tell. But yeah, I think this job for her is a good opportunity.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um, all right. Next one from Desert Raven Gamer. Is it just me or did Shogenji become super popular fast? It's like she's everywhere and she's a new gen. Also, have any of you guys checked out Kyoko's drama Nuka Rumi no Shokutaku? It's pretty edgy for an active idol. Sure did miss Mr. Box, but I'm looking forward to the content he got.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
Appreciate it. What
I,
other
I I
questions
think
was it?
Shogenji kind of blew up since fourth gen debut. I think she was one of the ones that like really popped off really fast.
Yeah. She's definitely stood
Um,
out, I think, to a lot of people.
hmm yeah, I wouldn't say. I mean, I guess she did become popular very fast, but it was very immediate, so I don't think it's very recent. Um, but I'm cool with it, dude. I think she's one of the more capable members, right? In terms of what is it? She's very
Well, we've seen her a lot,
capable. Yeah,
so we've seen how
she's very
capable she
capable
is.
of presenting. Yeah, exactly. Presenting herself on camera, right?
Yeah,
And taking kind of a leadership role in
yeah.
fourth gen. So so
Maybe we just gotta see the other members, talk some more, and then maybe we're like, oh, actually, some other
yeah, dude.
members might be good. Yeah,
My sibling just raised her right, dude. She just comes from a good family, good
it's a good
upbringing, dude.
family. Yeah, yeah.
That's my niece. That's my niece we're talking about.
Uh huh.
I've heard some stuff about Kyoko's drama. I have not watched it. I don't think I really care to. It's not really my
I haven't
cup of
watched it.
tea. Yeah, it's not. I I only watch so many idols and or so many idols, so many dramas,
Yeah,
and an idol I like being in it is usually not going to be what pushes me to watch a drama. It has to be something I'm into, and this isn't for me, dude.
yeah. I don't watch dramas in general, so I'm on the same page.
Mhm. Uh, and yeah. Lastly, yeah, I think we're all looking forward to Mr. Box's content.
Coming soon.
Are you looking forward to your content, Mr. Box?
I've had to look at my content already. I was there for it. I'm not looking forward to
Oh, oh
it.
no.
No, yeah, it should be good stuff. A lot of interesting content. So there's a couple, just to like put it out there. There's a couple interviews. There's some fun videos coming out, and there's some food videos coming out. So look forward to that.
Hell yeah, dude. I definitely am. I definitely am. Next comment from Muhammad Wa Yuhidayat. Also, Kobayashi Yui has officially graduated from the members of Sakura Zaka 46, to which
Yes.
somebody has replied, she announced her graduation on November 29th, 2023, and she's leaving the group on February 1st, 2024. Her graduation concert will be held from January 31st. Yeah, we reported this, but
Good
it's supposed to
clarification.
be 2024. But yeah, just because they announced the graduation does not mean they're out from the group already. She is still actively a member of the group and will be involved
Yes.
in promotions with the group up until February 1st.
Yes.
Uh,
Please continue supporting her and the group.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Last one from Real Shompa. Love the
Oh,
pod. Hey, love
oh,
you.
thank you.
Love you. Thank you. Thank you for the comment.
Thank you.
That is it for the comments this week. Thank you guys all so much for dropping your comments. If you haven't already, make sure you go back and you drop a comment on this video. Let us know about your thoughts on some of the things we talked about today. Are you sad about Poland's graduation, dude? What are your thoughts on the Nogizaka under PV? Did you think it could use some more CGI? Let us know your thoughts and we'll read them out in next week's episode. But
Hmm.
anyways, let's get to the TV show highlights. Did you watch anything this week, Mr. Box?
I watched them with you, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm all caught up, baby. We
I know.
spent like 4.5 hours watching shit yesterday on my stream because I was like, okay, I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. I have a bunch of stuff backlogged. I watched all of the Koji Chews that I missed while we were on break.
Hmm.
Um, watched well, I've been caught up on Sokosaku, and then we watched News Hinata Zaka. And of course, we watched some of the YouTube stuff as well. Watched Rentan build a computer. It
Oh,
was fun.
I dipped out for that. Was it good?
Mm. Yeah, it was fun. She actually, and I wasn't expecting her to do it completely solo, but you can definitely tell she got a lot of help. But it's cool. I think it was really cool. It's one of those very rare things where I get to see an idol participate in a hobby that I also share. Right. I I built my own PC. I'm sure you did as well, right?
Multiple, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm the one that ends up building PCs for my friends when they're like, "Hey,
Same,
dude."
same.
Yeah. So it was cool. It was fun to watch her do that, dude. Um We get to kind of like nitpick, teaser a little bit for getting the RGB, but I got the RGB. All my RAM sticks have lights too. I can't judge. It is what it is, dude. Sometimes you just want that color. You want that
Oh yeah,
vibrancy,
yeah.
dude.
A little pizzazz in
Yeah.
there.
But yeah, it's a very cute video. She goes to the store, picks out her parts,
Oh.
um, and then she does the build. She asks questions along the way. Oh shit, am I doing this? What do I do now? What should I put in next? Right. Um, I kind of wish that they would release an entire cut of like the 2 hours or however long it took to put it together,
No,
because I want to see how much the staff.
The first PC I built took hours, so
Oh yeah.
I would have just like seen videos of her just like, oh, let me watch this video real quick, see how to do it. I gotta check a different video real quick.
No, I'm okay with the fact that staff helped, but I would like to see how much staff helped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to see him come in and be like, that's too much thermal paste. You know?
Wipe it off. No, don't wipe it off with your shirt.
Or what is it? Him coming back in and completely doing her cable management, because they did like a quick cut and man, that was a clean looking PC all of a sudden, dude.
Between 1 and 2.
Yeah. She does her initial boot, and all of a sudden Windows shows up in a quick like a jump cut later. I'm like, nah, homie.
Huh? Why doesn't it turn on? They need one of those.
She's like, oh, it's on now. You see the Windows, like the fucking the start menu and shit like that.
It's already set up.
I'm like, ain't no way, dude. Let me see you freak out about like, oh shit, dude.
I had to turn on the switch on the on the PSU.
Yeah, dude. Or oh fuck, I put the front IO on button backwards, dude. Shit. Okay. Yeah.
I connected the CPU fan in the wrong place.
But it was fun. It's a fun video. Aside from that, I also watched what is it? It was Hazuki, Denchan, and Yoda go get yakiniku.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a fun video, dude. They're just goofing off, being goobers, having fun. It's a cozy video. There's not much to talk about. They're eating yakiniku, but it's definitely worth the watch just to see them vibe. Aside from that, I caught up on all the Sakura House videos on the Sakurazaka channels, dude. So those are older. Those have been out, right? But that's like the first gen coming together to hang out. But the first time I tried to watch it, I started tearing up about something stupid. Like I think it was Moo and Habu cooking fries together, and I started like tearing up on my own. I'm like, okay, no, I'm just gonna wait to watch this with chat.
Let's be strong together.
Which definitely helped, because we just memed,
I
think that helped me kind of get through it and just enjoy it a little bit more. But it's nice. It's definitely not sadder, but more emotional watching it now, with hindsight, I guess, knowing that Pon announced her graduation as well.
Yeah, that's true. Because at that point, when you watched it, she was already announced.
So even though it was more about the fact that Habu was going to be graduating, because I don't think it was officially announced yet. The members all knew, so you can kind of catch that vibe when you watch that knowing. But anyways,
and I guess Pon would have announced it too, right? By then, because like if the third gen found out like at the same time, they probably like were around the same time. They're planning.
Yeah. I mean, I think the third gens probably found out last. I'm assuming out of all the members.
Yeah, so it must have been boiling for a second. So maybe during that Sakura house, it was like the both of them are like already like ready to dip out. Maybe it was all of them. I don't know. They were just like one final.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna come back a week from now. I'm like, oh shit, guys, Saito Fuyuka also announced. No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Time will tell. But yeah, it's definitely a sweet video, right? The first half or the first video is them at the house. They're cooking dinner. They call up Kira. They're like, yo, we're eating dinner. It's like, the fuck? It's like 2 a.m. I love Kira, man. She's so funny. She's just
I
naturally
know, right?
funny. You could tell the members all really enjoy her. You know, just how they react to her and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
She definitely brings in the energy into the group. You
Mm.
can tell. Like she like
Uh,
livens it up.
yeah, 100%. And then the second video is them going to the beach and they just kind of talk and light firecrackers and it gets sentimental and I was caught in my feels, dude.
Mm.
Right.
There's that one
Yeah, good
scene
stuff.
where Mu
Mm-hmm.
Mu and Habu are like under the sheets, and the whole time you're like, like what's going on here?
Oh yeah, yeah, they got a little frisky, dude. It's like giggling and stuff like that.
Uh,
Paul's like, "Yo, what the fuck is happening, y'all?" That's a
it's 4
uh,
a.m. Go to
mhm.
sleep.
Yeah, for real. Poor Fuyuka, dude. They're calling dibs on showers and shit like that, right? And then what is it? They're like, "Oh, shall we janken for it, dude?" And then Moo's like, "Oh, I suck at janken though." And they're like, "Fine, all right. When do you want to shower?" She's like, "I'll go first."
Yeah.
and then, and then
Classic
Habu's like, "Well,
bully Mu.
yeah." And then so Habu's like, "Well, shit. If you go first, I'll go second." And then Poland's like, "In that case," and then Fuyuka's like, "Fine, fine. I'll go last, dude." I'm like, "Damn, dude. She's really getting bullied out here."
Mu really was the ringleader.
Yeah, dude. Confirmed. Bullying confirmed.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's basically the extra stuff I watched. I know there's some Hinata Zaka stuff I need to catch up on their YouTube as well, but I'll probably do that next week since I had to watch so much other stuff.
Uh-huh.
You know, I had like 3 episodes of Kojichu to catch up on.
Mm.
Um,
But the English subs,
oh yeah,
right?
yeah, 2 of them I watched with English subs, which it doesn't even matter, dude. I'm so used to watching stuff in
Yeah, yeah,
Japanese now
yeah.
with my limited ass Japanese that like I forgot that the subs were
Uh-huh.
there. You know what I mean? I was just
Uh-huh.
watching. I was like, oh shit, there's subs.
Uh-huh. Wait, I
Um,
can understand this all of a sudden.
mhm. But yeah, shall we get into the shows this week?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Uh, first off, we have Hinatazaka de Aimasho.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
what do they do this week, Mr. Box? Mr.
This week they
Ohisama Box?
I actually like the format they did this week
This was a
because it was
good
very
episode.
it was like matching their energy, if that makes sense. To the point
Oh yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
it's like when you have someone who's like highly distractible, try to do meditation and they can't do meditation right. But then like if you have them do like 3 tasks at the same time, then they're able to meditate because they're
mm,
concentrating on the other task. So I feel like
mm-hmm.
in this case, it worked out for them because they were so concentrated on doing things fast that they were able to just like let things flow, which I think worked out for them. So basically, what they did, this is Ushio's graduation episode, and they're doing different tasks in order for her to have enough time to be able to do her fortune telling. So they did little mini tasks that they had to do, and the first one was they were in a circle at a table. What did they do?
They were stacking
Oh yeah, they were stacking the what is it called?
shumai.
The- Yeah, the shumai. They were stacking shumai
Mm-hmm.
on top of each other, trying to get to 8. And
Mm-hmm.
then at first 2 rounds with chopsticks failed. So like, all right, just go hands. They're trying to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like grabbing it fully, like all right, making sure it's straight, but they're still gonna do it. That's how hard it is. It's 8. It's a lot.
Mm, yeah, dude. Uh, I think the biggest highlights for this episode wasn't so much like wasn't even um the actual little events. Like they were funny, but like part like as Josh was saying was so chaotic because they only had so much time. I think they had like 68 minutes
Uh-huh.
to film the episode,
Mhm.
right? So every time they had to set up the different things, like the staff saw were like going crazy, dude.
Yeah, there was like 8 of
It
them
was
just
like
like
a
running around.
NASCAR pit crew, dude. Just
Yeah.
the
And
members
what
like, oh
Kobayashi just in there just like just like running around too with them.
yeah, yeah. At one point, he like takes his jacket and like throws it off into
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I'm getting too fucking warm for this. All right. Shit was funny, dude.
I think at a certain point he whacks a member. He's like, "Come on, hurry up!"
Yeah.
Yeah. Then after that they do the wasabi one. No, that's the final one, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. They do different stuff. They do wasabi. They do a quiz game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like riddles, right? Little
Yeah, yeah, like
wordplay
riddles.
riddles
Solve the
quiz.
riddle. Yeah. That's what that Konaka was like. I don't know this, and then at the end she's like, "Oh, I got it last second."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
I,
then
I think it's definitely one of those episodes that I think you should check out. Just because I feel like this, if they did this every week, I'd be okay with it.
yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if I would want them to do it every week. I feel like a lot of it was the novelty, which made it
Uh,
enjoyable. Um, and also because it was, they're doing this for Ushio, dude. She's leaving, bro.
yeah, yeah.
I think that sense of urgency made it very cute. It's like, oh, this is
Mm,
like the members want to be able to send her off with enough time to get her fortune told, dude.
uh-huh,
That's so they're like, oh, we gotta go get as many in as we can, dude.
uh-huh.
So I
Then
think
at the
that's
end, it
that's
was
a
only like 30 seconds or something.
yeah. It was 224 seconds total.
uh, but
Oh,
then
but
she
the
only used
last
like
thing
a
that they
yeah.
did, yeah, the last thing that they did was like, yeah, it was like only like 18 seconds or some shit. They're
Uh-huh.
like, bro, what? Wasting all our time doing this. And then yeah, of course the episode wraps up with the Ushio send off.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
very
Kasuga
emotional.
reads her certificate thing. She says a message to the fans. Get a little nostalgic clips playing at the same
Yeah,
time. hmm
I
Good
was like,
episode though. Really, really enjoyable episode. I think that was like the most I've laughed at a Hinata Zaka episode in a while.
mm. Yeah, it was a good episode. Recommended.
Mm. Yeah, because like a lot of times it's like stuff is is funny, but you don't actually laugh out loud. I think I
Yeah.
laughed out loud that episode a few times.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Check it
Mm.
out.
Up next we have Soko Saku or Soko Magatara Sakura Zaka. This is the conclusion of the Marino Death game.
Oh yeah,
All right. So we
the
started that
jigsaw.
last week. Yeah. So this week we had to get the what is it? Different well they're trying to get different block winners, right? So we had two events last time. This time we have one more event, which is to get the winner for C block. They had takuan, right? It's a pickled, I don't know, pickled something. I don't know what it is. It's like one of those long radish boys or some shit.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, they had takuan, and they had to cut it to measure 100 grams, and the closest person who can get it closest to 100 grams would win.
How
All
much
right,
is that in freedom units?
bro. I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's 100 grams, bro. uh, but yeah, I think highlights of that is like if you
0.2 pounds.
yeah, so one person cuts. Obviously, you don't know how much that is yet, so you hold off, and then next person cuts. Whoever is further away of those two, that person gets the stank. Right, that was the punishment. It was a pot of stinky shit. You
Uh-huh.
open it up and it steams in your face. Oh, it stinks.
They're
And
saying it
they
smells
keep
like a
going.
toilet, right?
Yeah, they're saying it smells like a toilet.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so eventually Mirai Yu loses, right? Oh, hers was close. She's like the last one. So right before her is Nakashima Yuzuki. She goes up and puts hers, and it's what is it? 94 grams,
Uh-huh.
right? So she's just 6 grams away, and so Mirai Yu just has to be within 5 grams, so she could get anywhere from 95 to 105,
Mhm.
right? And then I think she ends up getting 107 grams, dude.
Yeah, just
Like
shy.
she's so close. It's
Uh-huh.
so close. It's crazy. But yeah, she gets 170 grams. So she loses. And then she goes to get the stank. And she's just like, nah, I'm fine, dude. I'm like, what? Everyone's like, what the fuck,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
dude?
Like, smell it again. She's like, "Yeah, I'm smelling it."
Yeah, members who are like not even the ones getting punished, they can smell it from where
Uh,
they are. They're like, what the
just sitting
fuck?
down.
Mhm.
She's
So it
just built
ends up
different.
being, yeah, she's just built different. Ends up being what is it? Mirai Yu, or no, Nakashima Yuzuki, the winner of C Block versus the winners from last time, which was Konagi, right? Kojima Nagisa and Inoue Arena, right?
Mhm.
Um, and so basically they get an obstacle course, but they have to go across it wearing these Crocs with the squeaky bottoms, right? And the person who can get it furthest without making a sound wins, right?
Go to the next one. Yeah.
Um, yeah. So that ends up being Konagi. Konagi wins that, and she goes up against Kosaka Marino
Uh-huh.
herself, dude. Marino Sama in her little sleeping bag thing, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, she looks so cute, dude." Which she does.
She
She
was
looks like a
looking
little
cute.
baby, dude. Yeah. And they have a little obstacle course they gotta do in their sleeping bag. Of course, Marino Sama loses, and she's like, "Damn, that's fucking embarrassing, dude." And
Like
that's pretty
everyone's like,
much
"Oh, she
it.
looks cute." She's like, "Shut up."
Urusena. Last but not least, we have Nogi Zaka Koji Chu. This week is a finisher of, I guess, the past 3 episodes, or the 2 prior,
2 and
where
a
it's
quarter.
the gift giving episodes from 5th gen to Senpai.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we have various 5th gen members come up to give their gifts. Senpai will come up and you know, I think it's me because of this, right? It's always
Mm-hmm.
yakiniku. If they said we went to get yakiniku together, it's in the bag.
That was the key
It's in the
word.
bag.
Keyword.
Yeah. But this week's episode we had who do we have? We had Okamoto Hina, right? We had Ogawa Aya, we had Tomisato Now, and
Internet.
oh,
Hello? I'm back.
oh, you're back. You're back. Yeah. We had what was it Tomisato Now, and finally, who was the last person? Okuda Iro. No, yeah, Okuda Iroha. Uh, cute stuff. Cute stuff. I don't know if I really have any highlights. It's still worth a watch just to see, why the members think that like they're gonna get a gift and who ends up actually getting it. Getting to see their
Yeah.
bonds, but
Like all
it's
the
not.
reasons,
It's
all
not
the
really
reactions
one.
of like,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm getting it because we're from the same prefecture. Everyone's like, nah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah. That was Shibata Yuna's thing, right? She's like, yeah, we I'm also from Chiba.
yeah. We stood next to each other during this one
Yeah,
performance.
Chiba Kenshushin, dude. And they're like,
Uh,
nah.
uh. And it's
um,
interesting seeing like, oh, during tough times we were there for each other, and like, you know, hugging me saying, "You're my favorite." During the decision time, doesn't pick them. What?
yeah.
It was all a lie.
Yeah, now sitting there like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
Like I gotta talk to her when she comes home, dude. I gotta be like, hey, you can't be going around saying shit like that if you don't mean it. All right.
Saying it to everyone. It's like, nah,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta mean it
Mm-hmm.
when you say it.
I'll give her a talking to. I'll give her a
Oh yeah, you
talking
gotta
to.
go for it.
But yeah, then Nogizaka Kojichu does that annoying thing that they do. 18 minutes and 50 seconds into the episode, they announce another episode. You know, uh,
Uh,
when they could have just made these 2 clean episodes instead of tacking on the beginning of this section at the end of the previous episode section.
uh,
Right? It was the Donkusai thing. 5 minutes before the end, they switched to the gift giving.
uh,
Could have just stretched that out and had 2 full episodes? Whatever. I'll stop
yeah.
complaining about that. But yeah, so then the last half is, or last 5 minutes really, is the hit campaign.
The start of the hit campaign.
So it's featuring our double center, the base Endokaki, right? They gotta climb up a giant fucking flight of stairs up a mountain,
Hmm.
right?
They're
I think it
counting it
was
out too.
like, yeah, 3,333 like
Something like
steps
that.
or some shit like that. Yeah.
I don't remember the exact number.
hmm But yeah, so I guess
I
it's like
miss when these used to be good.
Yeah.
Let
Yup.
them do dumb stuff or exciting stuff, you know? Don't I feel like every other time it's like, "All right, they're walking."
Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe this gets really hard later on because that is like 3,333 steps.
Uh,
You know, that is like going up a mountain. You know,
yeah,
maybe it becomes like a real test of their mental fortitude. We'll have to see though. We'll have to see. But
yeah,
yeah, I
I guess
think
we'll see.
setup wise, it's a little bit boring. Remember when they climbed up an ice wall?
I do remember that. Remember when they had to walk through fire?
Yeah, dude. Remember when they held the sun in the palm of their hands?
Remember when they bungee jumped off of the Macau Tower?
Oh, okay, I was being stupid, but you brought it back. Okay. Remember when they took a mountain and compressed it so hard in their hands they turned it into a diamond, dude? Give me back those real hit campaigns, dude.
Remember when they went to New York because they were gonna do a concert there, and then they just messed around, walk. Oh wait, wrong group.
Stop. Stop. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll probably have to wait till next week's to see how we feel about this hit campaign. Is it gonna be cool? Is it gonna be bedge? Time will tell. But that's gonna be it from this week's episode of Kojichu. That means that's it for this week's episode. Hey,
Yes.
thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this week's episode. Some of the stuff we talked about. Are you hyped on this Unders PV?
Oh.
Are you sad about Pone leaving? Are you hyped from third gen Shinzamono? Is there anything you're looking to buy from Hinatazaka? Let us know, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Bye.